Black Lightning was the savior who kept our streets and our schools safe. He was hope personified. But he was also Jefferson Pierce, my father.
With Black Panther looking to explode on the big screen next month, and Luke Cage returning for a second season on Netflix later this year, the CW's Black Lightning debuts on January 16th in an environment that, let's be honest, would have seemed almost unimaginable just a few years ago. What is also pretty remarkable, without any spoilers and a pretty densely art show, is how this mid-season series from WBTV's go-to costume creations guy, Greg Berlanti, Sarah Schechner, Mara Brockett-Kill, and showrunner Salima Kill kind of successfully turns the whole superhero idea and execution upside down, in the most heartfelt and harshest manner, I would say.
You've been on the streets fighting the 100 for years. Let someone else do it. Girls need a father.
Baby, I promise. No more.
Unlike almost every other show in the Arrowverse or superhero shows elsewhere on the big and small screen, the Cress Williams, China Ann McClain, Nafessa Williams, and Marvin Jones III-led series based on the DC Comics character created by Tony Isabella and Trevor Von Eden back in the 1970s, and the first African-American superhero for the publisher, I might add, is not an origin story in the making. It is a rebirth, and a nuanced look at race as well as at a hero who seems to have grown up and seemingly given up the pursuit of justice in this way for other avenues. In that sense, Black Lightning, even with McClain and the younger Williams as the daughters of the Heart of Dixie alum, is even more unique when you consider the CW's teen target market. To that end, starting with the reality of the often toxic relationship between the police and the black community, protests, and an MLK quote amidst themes of race from a variety of directions, gang violence and corruption, as well as trying to raise a family in such a landscape, a spotlight has to be put on Cress Williams, as now school principal Jefferson Pierce, aka Black Lightning himself.
But without Black Lightning, violence in the streets by the 100 gang multiplied.
The actor is perfectly cast and holds almost all the weight of the role so well as he resists his own power and what it could mean for his metahuman daughter, played by the other Williams of this overall solid cast, as the 100 gang tries to make their own moves and has their own notion, villains or not, of what is right for the reality of their community. With reality as much the essence as it can be for any superhero show, and as the CW itself matures, there is a lot worth watching in Black Lightning. Little of it, even with a lot of adventure and action, at least figuratively, is black or white. As well, as you would expect from the Achilles, who created BET's Being Mary Jane, there are lots of eminently quotable lines like living the life that rappers talk about that really hit home as they make several points simultaneously. Disconnected from the now annual crossovering Arrow, Flash, Supergirl, or Legends of Tomorrow, Black Lightning, at least from the opening episodes I've seen, has the potential to really strike in this era of peak TV. You'll certainly get a charge from it when I hope you take a look next week.